be the main reason why you are here in this life, especially when you realize that you really want to create impact. So there are 3 archetypes. I once got them from Spirit World. It's years ago. I also wrote a book. They gave me the book like it was an automatic rating. And these 3 archetypes, I always work with them with my VIP clients, and I wanna tell you a little bit about them. They help us in these stages where we feel literally like stuck or freeze, whatever the reason is. So the 3 archetypes are, and I now take the female version of this, it's actually also for the male. So the sovereign, like the queen, is the first, the warrior, and the magician. And each one has its blind spots. Each one has some areas which are literally not developed, and there are specific signs in the daily life where we can realize that it is something like this part nurturing now, that you're accidentally feeding such a part. But there are also the developed part, the nurtured part of the whole archetype. So the first is the sovereign. I just explain you some. I cannot explain the whole thing. It's not enough time today for that. But the sovereign, the queen, is in the shadow part where she is not really developed. She literally gets a kingdom to lead, but she doesn't know how. She gets authority and power, but she is actually afraid to use power or to stand in her authority. She cannot have communication or conversations which are actually, yes, conflict potential or criticizing or demanding something. The developed part of the queen, of the sovereign, is at home. She is in her center. She owns her power. She feels the calling of the authority of her potential. She can own her kingdom and build it up and scale it. You know, the kingdom is the soul business or the soul businesses, and she can do that from a place of a really sovereign state, like being in her center and activating a wise part and being curious to connect with the people in her kingdom and to learn from them and to give them jobs which are actually activating them also in their highest potential.